Hello everyone. Now we will solve the numericals on symmetrical semicircular curved vane. So going to the question, show that maximum efficiency of jet striking at the center of symmetrical single curved vane symmetrical single curved vane is 16 by 27 and given that vane is semicircular. The next one is a jet strikes tangentially a smooth curved vane moving in the same direction of jet, and jet gets reversed in the same direction. Show that maximum efficiency is slightly nearer to 60%. So these two questions are same. The solution to these questions are same, because so here it is given as a semicircular. In this it is not given in the question as a semicircular. We have to analyze it as a semicircular. Here you can see the jet strikes the tangentially curved smooth vane in the same direction of jet, and jet get reverse in the same direction. So if jet get reverse in the same direction, the curved vane should be semicircular. If it is not semicircular, it won't reverse in the same direction. It will make some angle with the direction of jet. So we have to analyze it. Since this curved plate is semicircular, the jet will be getting reversed in the same direction. So answer to these questions are same. So let us draw the curved vane. So here you can see jet strikes here this curved vane. If I do the solution for the first question, that is 57th question, so here jet will strike the curved vane at the center. So you can say I will draw here like v minus u. Here plate is moving at the velocity of v minus u, so it strikes the curved vane at the center, and jet get reflected in the reverse direction. So that is v minus u. In the second case, for the second question, say if the jet strikes tangentially from this point, so it will get reverse in the reverse direction from the other side. So that is the second question. But here the solution will be same for the both case. So let us go through the solution. Maximum efficiency is nothing but the derivative of efficiency with respect to any velocity should be minimum, that is should be equal to 0. So that is derivative of if you derive efficiency with respect to either the velocity of plate or velocity of jet, it should be minimum. So that is should be equal to 0. So we should deal with the efficiency. So if you are going to the efficiency, so efficiency is nothing but we can write it as input of jet by output of jet. So we'll write here eta efficiency is equal to output of jet divided by input of jet. So output of jet is nothing but work done. So work done is nothing but Fx into u. So I will write here Fx is equal to rho into a into, here the velocity is v minus u into initial velocity before striking is v minus u minus, so you can see it is leaving with the velocity v minus u but is in the opposite direction. So it is minus of minus v minus u. So here what happens is v minus u is common here, v minus u is common here, so everywhere is v minus u is common. So I will write v minus u into v minus u. So here minus of minus, that will be plus v minus u. So here v minus u plus v minus u is 2v minus u. So I will write it as 2 here, rho a v minus u into v minus u is v minus u whole square. If you solve it, fx will be this thing. Coming to the efficiency, so we'll substitute the value. Efficiency is equal to fx into u, that is output of z. Input of z is kinetic energy, so half into rho into a into v cube, so equal to 2 into rho a v minus u whole square divided by half into rho a into v cube. So solving that, we'll get it as, this will go to the numerator, rho a and rho a get cancelled, v minus u whole square divided by what is left in the numerator, that is u is left here, multiplied by u, in the denominator v cube is remaining. So this will be the efficiency equation. We'll name it as equation number 1. So as I discussed earlier, so here maximum efficiency is nothing but when we derive efficiency with respect to any velocity. So that is, I will derive with respect to u, so that should be equal to 0. You can also derive with respect to v, any velocity is fine. So that is d by du of, so here 4 is a constant, v cube is constant, I will take that outside, so v minus u whole cube, so that should be equal to 0. So I will take these things outside, 4v cube into, so if I derive v minus v minus u, it is not a whole cube, this is whole square, v minus u whole square into u. So that is nothing but you should use here product rule. So u into derivation of this with respect to u, so that is 2 into v minus u, derivation of v is 0, derivation of derivative of u minus u is minus 1, plus v minus u will take it as a constant now, derivation of u with respect to u is 1, so that should be equal to 0. So I will take 4 by v cube to the other side, that will be equal to 0. 4 by v cube to the other side, that will be equal to 0. So if you solve it, you will get the answer like v minus u and v minus u is common here. So what is left is 2u here is left, that is minus, plus, so what is left is v minus u here, so that will be equal to 0. Similarly, I will take this to other side, v minus u to the this side, so that will be equal to 0. What is left is minus 2u plus v minus u, that will be equal to 0. V minus 3u is equal to 0, so that is v is equal to 3u. So substitute this value in the equation number 1. In this equation we have to substitute here, we have to substitute in the equation eta. So eta is equal to 4 into u into v is 3u minus u is u itself divided by v cube, so that is 3 into u cube. So if I solve here, we'll get it as 4u, 3 minus u is 2u, 2u square is 4u square, so 3u cube is 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 27 u cube, this get cancelled, so efficiency will be equal to 4 into 4 is 16, 16 divided by 27 will be the answer we will be getting. So this is the solution for the first question, that is 57. So if you move to the 58th question, so small change in that question is, so it will be here, water will be striking with a velocity v minus u tangentially, and it will be getting reverse in this direction with a velocity v minus u. So only the figure is changed. So in the 57th question it is striking at the center, in the 58th it is striking tangentially, and whatever the solution is same, you will get eta is equal to 16 by 27. So 16 by 27 into 100, if you solve it, eta is equal to, so 16 by you will get around nearly 15.25 percentage. So that is they have asked in the 58th question. So small changes you can make in the figure, and you can do the same solution without any changes, and at the end you will get 16 by 27. 16 by 27 is equal to 59.25. So that is nearly equal to 60 percentage. Moving to the next problem, show that moving symmetrical curved vane impinged by a jet of water at the center has a maximum hydraulic efficiency 8 by 27 into 1 plus cos theta, where theta is equal to angle of deflection of water from the vane. So here we have to show that efficiency of jet striking the curved vane at the center as a maximum efficiency, that is equal to this value. So here theta is equal to angle of deflection of water from the vane. So that is what we can draw the figure like. This will be the curved vane. So jet of water striking symmetrical curved vane with the velocity is equal to moving thing, so it is v minus u. But what happens is, in the previous problem we have solved, jet get deflected in the reverse direction, so that was the semicircular one. But here it makes an angle, that is jet get deflected by an angle theta. So we have to draw when it leaves the vane like this, making an angle theta, making angle theta is equal to, this is v minus u, and similarly, so it will leave with a velocity v minus u, making angle c theta. So that is what I have attached the figure over here. So how to show it? So we should go with the equation of efficiency. Efficiency is equal to output of jet divided by input of the jet. So input of jet is nothing but force exerted by the jet in the direction of jet. So that is equal to Fx is equal to mass per second. So that is equal to rho into A into v minus u is a velocity rho av into initial velocity in the direction of jet is v minus u minus, so while it leaves with the velocity v minus u, but it does not it leaves making an angle theta. So we have to resolve into horizontal component. So that will be equal to, this thing will be equal to v minus u cos v minus u into cos theta. So that is, the direction is opposite, so we should write it as minus v minus u cos theta. So here v minus u is common. So here taking the common things outside, so rho into a, v minus u is already here, so I will take one more v minus u inside the bracket, so that will take I will take outside. So v minus u into v minus u is v minus u whole square into 1 plus minus of minus v minus have taken outside cos theta. So this will be the equation for fx. Now I will go with the efficiency. So we should show that maximum efficiency. So we should go with the efficiency equation. I will write down the equation for efficiency. So that is output of jet divided by input of jet. So output of jet is work done. So work done is equal to Fx into u. So Fx is rho into A into V minus u whole square into 1 plus cos theta divided by input of, so that is multiplied by u, so that will be work done. Input of jet is kinetic energy half into rho into V1 square. So half into, so that is rho into A into V cube. So if you solve it, this get cancelled. So this will go to the numerator, 2 into u into v minus u whole square into 1 plus cos theta divided by v cube. That will be efficiency. So I will name this equation as equation number 1. To show this efficiency is maximum, that is equal to 8 by 27 into 1 plus cos theta, so we should differentiate above equation with respect to either plate velocity or jet velocity. So both will yield the same answer. So I will differentiate with respect to plate velocity u. So that is d by du of eta is equal to, so I will take here constant thing outside, 1 plus cos theta is constant here and v cube is constant here, and whatever the left thing is d by du into 2u into v minus u whole square. So this is the thing that is left. So if I derive, so 1 plus cos theta v cube into, so if you differentiate, so you should use here that is a product rule. So I will take here 2 is also constant, you can take 2 also constant. So u into differentiation of v minus u whole square is 2 into v minus u into minus 1 plus v minus u whole square into u is 1. So here, so that will be equal to 0. Differentiation, that should be equal to 0. So if you take all v cube to this side, that will be equal to 0. 0 divided by 2 into 1 plus cos theta, that will be equal to 0. So now what is the thing left is 0 is equal to, here minus is there, minus 2u into v minus u plus v minus u whole square into 1 is 1. So we'll take here v minus u is common, v minus u minus 2u plus v minus u. So we'll take v minus u to this side, so that will be equal to 0. So what is left is minus 2 plus v minus u, so that is equal to minus 3u plus v, so that is equal to 0. V is equal to 3u. So you should substitute the value of v is equal to 3u in the equation number 1. So that will be equal to 2 into u into v minus u whole square into v is 3u minus u whole square into 1 plus cos theta divided by v cube. V cube is 3u whole cube. So that is the equation number 1. So you have to solve this. So 2u. So 3u minus u is 2u. 2u whole square is 4 into u square into 1 plus cos theta divided by 3 u cube. So this u into u square is u cube. So this get cancelled. So 4 2s are 8. So 3 cube. So that is equal to 27 into 1 plus cos theta. So that is equal to efficiency. That is what they have given. So eta is equal to 8 by 27 into 1 plus cos theta.